profondo dolore, devo annunciare la morte del nostro Santo Padre Francesco.
The work has been completed now. He's been called home on the first day after Easter. What a beautiful day for the Lord to call him back home. But we, the world and the church, we mourn.
And good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeff Herndon.
And I'm Julia Thatcher. Catholics around the world are in mourning a day after Easter. Pope Francis passed away.
Yeah, the news from the Vatican came in the early morning hours. I want to show you a live look at the Vatican right now. Now, the clock there, it just struck midnight, but you can see people are still gathered outside to pay their respects to the late pontiff. Now, much different sight than just 24 hours ago when Pope Francis stood on the balcony of the Basilica and blessed thousands of people celebrating Easter. Now, even the global Catholic community mourns Pope Francis. They are looking ahead to the next leader of the Catholic Church.
KSN's Zina Taher explains a selection process is happening in a few weeks.
Julia, Jeff, cardinals from around the world, including here in the States, will gather to elect the next pope. Bishop Carl Kemi of the Catholic Diocese of Wichita, who was appointed by Pope Francis, says even with the selection process coming soon, the late pope's legacy will continue.
Here I have the Swiss Guards.
Pope of the Poor. It's a legacy J.T. Klaus saw in the making in person when he saw the Pope in Rome in 2019.
The manner in which he's portrayed on television and in the Vatican as being this person who is unbelievably concerned about the poor and the disenfranchised, it was so clear that was his purpose.
Bishop Carl Kemi of the Catholic Diocese of Wichita was appointed by the late Pope. He says the times he met the pontiff in person, he was moved by the Pope's warmth.
This is truly who he was. He was a real believer, a real disciple of Jesus, and I think he loved the Lord very, very much, and that really came through in his service and in his leadership.
His advocacy impacting charity.
To put a better focus on serving the poor. I do think that we have a tendency to forget.
The bishop says today being Easter Monday is significant.
That resurrection is what makes us really Christians. So it's really a beautiful time to come to the conclusion of your earthly life, and as we believe as Christians, to go to eternal life.
Catholic Charities Wichita is a faith-based organization helping provide food, shelter, and other basic necessities to the less fortunate in Wichita. The executive director says the Pope put a heavier focus on serving the poor. It's something she says helped promote the mission of Catholic Charities.
He worked for peace and justice, equality, and really focused on the dignity of the human person. And so that's what we do at Catholic Charities. So through his efforts, that put us in the forefront, and people would probably better understand our mission just because of Pope's teachings.
She says the Pope's legacy will be that he was a Pope of the people. She says she's hoping the next Pope has a similar focus on charitable efforts. Here for you, Zina Taher, KSN News 3.